I want to first start off by giving Kalista Walker a thank you and great appreciation for giving me this opportunity to come back to my old elementary to read my book, The Best School Year Ever, written by me, Charlez Hall, illustrated by Willie C. Gordon III. I'm just extremely excited to be here and to do this for our community reads. Thank you for the opportunity, and I'm just blessed, and I appreciate it so much. I started off, I went to Erickson Elementary, and this is what made me part of my upcoming, made me the man, some of the boy that I became. I loved it here. My favorite teacher taught here. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned something that really, as an adult, I had to deal with and go back to my past and fix. I started off, I was a bully, and I did not know it. And I'm sorry, and I apologize again to any and everybody if I ever did anything to you. I'm just a funny guy, and I always crack jokes, and that was my way of getting through the school day and getting into just having fun and making school fun. But in knowing that everybody's not excited about or to want to be the butt of your jokes. So that kind of inspired me to write this book, and I was really inspired by some children. I was working at Logan Elementary with Miss Amanda Woods, who I was in her class, and she used to I worked with special needs kids, and she used to allow me to go to a general class to do writing and math with my student in Mrs. Natasha Stewart's class. And in that class, we were given an assignment the kids were given an assignment to write a story. And I always go in there and I'll try to help out as much as I could. And I was sitting at the table with a few kids. Itzy Caldwell and Carter Ward really inspired this book. So I want to thank them too. They challenged me, and I'm an Ypsilanti Brave. I went to East, I went to Erickson, then MC High, and I played with the Braves, and I coach with the Braves now. And as a Brave, when you challenge, we're always taught to step up. So they challenged me to write a story. As I'm sitting there, they challenged me to write a story. I started to write, and when I started to write, it just poured out, and I couldn't stop writing until I finished the story. And it's a great book, great illustration, great message. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Charlez Hall. I am alumni of Erickson Elementary. I'm excited to be here, excited to read books to our community reads, to our children. Thank you, and I welcome you, and thank you for welcoming me. I, in school, did not like English was my worst subject. Writing and English were my worst two subjects. And I used to act out when it was time for those subjects and really shy away and really go into a shell because I was nervous and I was scared because I wasn't a good reader or a good writer. And I'm here now today admitting that and telling you, kids, if you have a problem with that, talk to somebody that you're comfortable with where you can get the help that you need because it's okay. Everybody's not the best reader, not the best writer. But I'm here to tell you it's okay. I'm here to show you that now I'm not nervous, I'm not scared, and I'm here to read books to you so you can see that you too can do it too. Thank you. Hello, young people, kiddos. Please join me into reading The Love by Matt De La Pena. Beautiful book. Let's get into it. In the beginning, there is a light, and two wide-eyed figures standing near the foot of your bed, and the sound of their voice is love. A cab driver plays Love softly on his radio while you bounce in the back with the bumps of the city, and everything smells new. It smells like life. Love. Two is the smell of crashing waves and a train whistling blindly in the distance. Each night in the sky above your trailer turns the color of love. In a crowded concrete park, you toddle towards summer sprinklers while older kids skip rope and run up the slide, and soon you are running among them, and the echo of your laughter is love. On the night the fire alarm blurs, you pull from sleep and whisk into the street where a quiet old lady is pointing to the sky. Stars shining long after you're flamed out. She tells you, in the shine they shine with is love. But it's not only stars that flame out, you discover, it's summer too, in friendships and people. One day you find your family nervously huddled around the TV. But when you ask what happened, the answer was silence and shift between you and the screen. In your dream that night, you are searching for love that seems lost. You open and close drawers, lift cushions, empty old toy bins, but there's nothing. You wake with a star in the arms of a loved one who bends to your ear and whispers, "It's okay, it's okay, it's love." And in time, you learn to recognize a love overlooked, a love that waits at dawn and rides to work on the bus, a slice of burnt toast that tastes like love. And his love in each deep crease of your grandfather's face as he lowers himself onto an overturned bucket to fish. And his love in the rustling leaves of gnarled trees lying behind the flowered fields. And his love in the made-up stories your uncle tells, the backyard between wild horseshoe throws. And the man in rags outside the subway station plays love notes that lift into the sky like tiny beacons of light. And the face staring back in the bathroom mirror. This, too, is love.
I love that.
So when the times come for you to set off on your own, heavy winds will sweep past your buildings and great, great clouds will congregate above. Your loved ones will stand there like puddles beneath their umbrellas, holding you tight and kissing you and wishing you luck. But it won't be luck you'll leave with, because you'll have love. You'll have love, love, love. This love belongs to you guys. All about love. You should always feel loved. I hope you enjoyed this book. This is beautiful, beautiful illustration, beautiful message. And always show love no matter what you're doing, and tell people that you love them. You never know what nobody else is going through. All our days are numbered. So show love, tell people you love them, and always try to do things with love.